we are going to start with chapter number 1, rational numbers. Now, you are familiar with the rational numbers, but we are just going to revise it. The numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. What is the condition are that P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Then that number is known as rational numbers. So here we can see that 6 upon 5, minus 8 upon 7, 12 upon 17, they all are in the form of P upon Q. Here Q is not equal to 0. Therefore, they are rational numbers. Now, integers. We know that all integers, it looks like they are not rational numbers. But if you put 1 in the denominator, then they are also rational numbers. For example, look here, 5. 5 we can write down as 5 upon 1. 0 also we can write down as 0 upon 1. Minus 12 also minus 12 upon 1. It means that all natural numbers, all the integers, all the whole numbers, they are also can be expressed as P by Q form. Therefore, they are also rational numbers. Now, we are going to learn some properties of rational numbers. One by one, we will learn the properties. First of all, we are going to learn the closure properties. First, properties of rational numbers. First property is closure property. These properties are also familiar for you because you learn this property for the integers and for the natural numbers. Now we have to check that one for the rational numbers also. Now we know that there are 4 basic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. One by one we will check for all the operations. So first of all, we will check for addition. Now you are familiar with the addition of 2 rational numbers that you learn in standard 7. That when we add 2 rational numbers, again the answer is coming as the rational number. It means that the closure property is true for the addition. So we will write down the rational numbers are closed under addition. If we write down in notation, then we can say that for any 2 rational numbers A and B, A plus B also a rational number. So, it wants to show that the rational numbers are closed. Why? Because when we add any 2 rational numbers, then the answer again is a rational number. And therefore, we can say that for any 2 rational numbers A and B, A plus B also a rational number. We will take an example. For example, suppose you take 3 upon 5 and 8 upon 5. Now, we can see that here it is 3 plus 8 upon 5 is equal to 11 upon 5, and 11 upon 5 is also a rational number. So we can say that the addition is closed for the rational numbers. So now we will check for the other operation, subtraction. So we will see second one now. And that is also you know about it because you learn in the standard 7 that in subtraction also, when you subtract two rational numbers that you learn in standard 7, answer is also again a rational number. So we can write down the rational numbers are closed under subtraction. It means that for two rational numbers A and B, A minus B is also a rational number. So here we can see that when we subtract two rational numbers, then the subtraction is again a rational number. That we are going to see through an example also. And we are already known about it that when we subtract two rational numbers, then the answer again is a rational numbers. We can take an example here. Suppose 3 upon 5 and minus 7 upon 5. We can see that 3 minus 7 is minus 4 upon 5 is also a rational number. So we can see that here closure property is true for the subtraction also. Now we will check for the third operation, which is the multiplication. Three for multiplication. Now when we multiply two rational numbers, we know that rational numbers are same like the fractions, in which when we multiply them, we have to multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. So it is same like the integers, and the answer is again a rational numbers. So we can write down the rational numbers are closed under multiplication. It means that for two rational numbers A and B, A multiplied by B is also rational number. We can take here example also. Like for example, 5 upon 2 multiplied by 7 upon 3. Here we have to multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. So 5 7 is 35, 2 3 is 6, which is also in the P by Q form, means it is also a rational number. So this property we check for the three operations: addition, subtraction and multiplication. Now we will check it for the last operation of division. In division, we know that division by 0 is not possible. We learned from the beginning that we cannot divide any number with 0. So if you take out 0 from the rational number, then this property is true, because only the 0 is making us a problem. So we can write down that the rational number are closed under division, but when the special condition that only when we exclude 0 from rational numbers. Because as I told you in the previously also that division by 0 is not possible. For example, we can take 3 by 5 divided by 7 by 2 is equal to 3 by 5 multiplied by reciprocal of 7 by 2 is 2 by 7. So 3 2s are 6 upon 5, 7s are 35. But 3 by 5 divided by 0 is only not possible. So here we can say that if you include 0, then they are not closed under division. But if you take out 0, you can exclude 0. Then therefore we have written here that only when we exclude 0, then and then only the rational numbers are closed under the operation of division. So we see here first closure property for all the 4 operations. We see that addition, subtraction and multiplication, for these 3 operations it is closed. And for the division we see that it is closed only except for the 0. If you take out 0, then the property is true for the division, and that is the situation. Now we have to learn the second property. Second property is the commutativity. That also you are familiar with it. Second property is commutativity. Now commutativity means what? For the natural numbers or for the integers, we know that when we add 2 integers or when we add 2 natural numbers like 3 plus 5, you know that if you add 3 plus 5 or if you add in the reverse order 5 plus 3, answer will be 8. Same, 3 plus 5 is also 8, 5 plus 3 is also 8. That same we can apply for the rational numbers also. It means that rational numbers also can be added in any order. The answer does not change. So we can write down that the rational numbers are commutative under addition. Under addition. It means that for 2 rational numbers, A and B, A plus B is equal to B plus A. It means that you can add 2 rational numbers in any order. Similarly, we can check for the subtraction. Here we learn for the addition. That one was for addition. Now we will learn that one, second operation, that is for subtraction. Now in subtraction also it will be same like the integers. When you add, when you subtract 5 minus 3, answer is 2. But it is same when you subtract 3 minus 5? No. We know that 3 minus 5 is minus 2. It means that subtraction you cannot do in any order. It means that the rational numbers are not commutative under the operation of subtraction. So we will write down the rational numbers are not commutative under subtraction. Therefore, for any 2 rational numbers A and B, A minus, we can write down not like that. A minus B is not equal to B minus A. It means that in commutativity addition is possible. Means in addition you can add two rational numbers in any order, but you cannot subtract two rational numbers in any order. You have to follow the order. Now we will check for the other two, multiplication and division. We are looking for commutativity. So third, we will take for multiplication. Now for integers, you already know about it, that 3 5s are also 15, and if you reverse it, 5 3s are also becomes 15. It means that in multiplication also, if you change the order, it doesn't matter. Means the answer will not change, it will be same. Same thing is possible for the rational number also. So we can write down the rational numbers are commutative under multiplication. So we can write down here for two rational numbers. For two rational numbers A and B, A multiplied by B is equal to B multiplied by A. It means that the rational numbers are commutative, means you can multiply two rational numbers in any order. A multiplied by B or B multiplied by A. Now you can do it for the, we can check for the division. The last operation of division. Now for division, we know that for the integers, like 4 divided by 2 is equal to, you can divide like 2. But if you change the order, 2 divided by 4 means 2 upon 4, 2 ones are, so answers are not equal. Same thing we can apply here also for the